Hey guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 20 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Scunthorpe United. And we are here, another exciting episode. It should be a good one. We'll get into it. Unfortunately though, while recording, the file got corrupted for the last Champions League, but we lost 2-0. It would have been a good one because we would have locked up the group, but we'll have another chance at it. We'll play the Moscow game and hopefully things will be a little bit better in Champions League for us, as we ran out a little bit of a fatigue lineup, just hoping that we could get that victory and really kind of get the group stage over with. But we'll continue on. We'll play the game against Newcastle. They're middle of the table. We need to get a victory in order to keep pace with some of these other teams that are really, really flying. So we'll do that. We'll sim through the Watford game, who are bottom of the table, and then we'll take on Moscow. So let's get into this one. Start with the game against Newcastle. So we will get into the game against Newcastle. Still a little fatigued for the game coming off the Champions League, but we're going to roll them out. You know, they've just got so many players that always complain about playing time, even though they play in every single game. So we don't want to deal with that. We'll deal with the starters. We'll deal with the fatigue. Hopefully we can get out to an early lead here against Newcastle. And we'll get this one underway. Marchenko gets the ball off to George Wood. He'll hold up, lays it back to Conceição, who's going to drive right into the box, loses it, but Segura picks up the loose ball. Good opportunity for a cross, weighing on the header right off the keeper to get the game started. And what a play that was. Segura keeps it in, gets a good delivery in. It's Wang now, back on it, tries to find Marchenko, but they're able to break it up. So we will get an early free kick here. It will be George Wood, 22 yards out. We'll put it in and just clears the bar. A good opportunity, almost picks the corner. We'll see how close we actually got. Might have been a little further away than we thought. No, just over. And we miss a chance to score. Wang gets it in the middle of the field, looking for some space. Here to create to Conceição. Has a chance. Can he get it to Wang? No, he's cut off by the defense. Conceição now has a run. Oh, couldn't beat the keeper, and he makes a good save. Wang knocks it down, looking for a pass. Can he find one? Looking to go to Conceição. He gets it. Now into the box. Beats his man. Can he find a cross? Looking for Wang right there, but turned away. Vick has it wide. Marchenko calls for it. Is he on sides? That's going to be the question. He is. He's into the box now. Looking for a cross. Has George Wood, who puts it on the keeper's chest. And what would have been an absolute beauty. But again, we're going to be denied. Wang will get it going though again. Conceição now. Driving in. Long range shot, and we finally beat him. Oh, the keeper has really done his job to keep this game 0-0, but Conceição will finally break through with an opening goal in the 26th minute, I should say. And that will put Scunthorpe United a well-deserved 1-0 up here early in the game. Oh, they try to drop it over the top, and they absolutely rocket one. How he's on sides, I will never know. But, they've really controlled the possession. We weren't able to get it up the field, and maybe a little fatigue setting in on the back line. They get beat over the top. Manelik may have just kept them on sides. Oh, they're just calling for it, and they are not able to get there. And they level 1-1. And that will do it. We will go into halftime all even at 1 in a game you feel like maybe we should have an edge. Newcastle played well in the second half of that 45, but we'll have to come out firing here and see if we can grab 3 points. Corner here for Newcastle. They'll send it in. It's a good ball in. It's headed on, and Segura clears it off the line. Vick. He'll find Wang. Wang now tries to chip it up to Marchenko. He does. Cuts inside him nicely. He'll get to the top of the box. Can he find a shooting lane? He'll take it from long range, but it's right into a defender. George Wood, though, on the ball. Can he create something? Holding up now. Back through. Conceição, if he's on sides, it's a good chance, but the flag goes up. Oh, and a long range Romero will find number 2. And who is this superstar? Putting in an absolute banger off the post. Nothing you can do. on that one. I mean, that's just, I mean, gets a little bit of space. Jackson steps up and puts a little pressure on him, but I mean, that's just nothing you can do there. That's a perfect shot. But now we're chasing a goal. It's 2-1. Oh, Alan Vick tried to get it cleared, and Yidget will make up for it. Oh, we're lucky there. He'll keep it out of the net. Marchenko will try and get things going here. Goes up to George Wood. George Wood now through to Patera. Patera now holding up. Gets it off to Wang. Looking for a run for George Wood, but he's stopped by the back line. Holds up now. Patera slips it through Wang. Has a chance. Has a run, and that's a beauty. That's good passing. And Scunthorpe United, with no delay, come back with a goal of their own, and they will level it at 2 with now a chance to get 3 points again, which is what we're looking for here early in the season. We got to keep pace with these big teams who are not losing, and Wang will fight off a defender and find the back of the net. Manelek wide to Marchenko, who's going to drive forward quickly. Gets going here, fights off a defender, now finds Patera. Patera on to Wang. Wang through to George Wood. Run in on net. Long range. Oh no, and Wang. What are you doing? Wang sends the header into the crowds and had an open net to try and find the back of it. Guzman gets it up to Manelek. He'll find George Wood, who will hold up, finds Patera now. Patera past the defender, bouncing ball, driving in. Can he make it? He will find the back of the net, and it's 3-2. Scunthorpe United not ready to give up on this game as they find another goal and now have the lead in the 75th minute. It's Patera who just gets around that slide tackle nicely. That's nice footwork there. And then from long range, we beat this keeper who we have peppered so far. And now we have the lead 3-2. Awazi, long range out, gets Patera, gets a good run here from Guzman. Guzman cuts back, finds Patera, finds Wood in the box. Oh, and we still couldn't beat the keeper. Patera has a chance there, and he just gets back in time and sends it out off the post, and it looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Driving in, Rojas has a final chance here for Newcastle United. Final minutes tick away. They bounce it back. It's Longstaff with Manelek on him. Good pass there. Jackson can't break it up. Awazi can't break it up. Alan Vick almost sends a poor pass, but they will blow the final whistle. And we survive a late surge 3-2 here over Newcastle. I mean, it was a hard-fought game, and it really shouldn't have been that close. I mean, the keeper for Newcastle really just played unbelievably. It's Patera, though, gets the goal and an assist in a 9.4. George Wood an 8.0. Conceição 8.5. Marchenko 7.5. Wang 9.1. Yidget 7.3. Awazi 7.4. Hung 7.3. Jackson 7.0. Alan Vick 7.1. Segura 7.4. Manelek 7.4. Guzman 6.9. Richter 6.4. And that will do it. It's 3-2 over Newcastle. So Osagawa will be out on a 1-year loan coming in January to Sheffield Wednesday. And we will take a look at the Youth Academy coming along well. Unfortunately, it's not a lot. I mean, maybe you'll see a couple of these players later on. We'll see how they grow. But they're coming along well. We just brought in Jin Tak Shin, who, 59 overall, has some potential. We'll hold on to him, see how he goes. And we also brought in Andre Dominguez as well. So another central defensive midfielder. Just trying to fill out this academy a little bit so we have at least something to look forward to. And we will send our scouts back out. It will be Scotland, the Ivory Coast, and France, all for 3 months. So we will get into the game here against Watford and see what we can do. Hopefully it's a victory because we need the points. And it's a 3-0 victory. A nice one there. It's Alan Vick, Wang, and Patera all scoring goals. So we will return to the Champions League, this time against CSKA Moscow. George Wood with a little fatigue, but everyone else seems ready to go. Let's see if we can get a victory here and make sure we get into the knockout rounds. This would clinch it. And we'll get this one underway. Wang Gets it through, Conceição drive. Oh, almost gets it to score. He picks it off, though. Oh, stays with it, and it's an easy walk-in goal for Ramon Segura, and he'll make it 1-0 here in the 9th minute. Thought we had just given away the ball and a perfect chance to score. Segura just keeps on running. I mean, look at this. We pass it right there. We were trying to go to Segura. He goes for the back heel, and it's intercepted, but then we intercept it right back in no time for the keeper to react. 1-0, we're on top here against Moscow. Driving forward comes Scunthorpe. It's off through to George Wood. Top of the box. Oh, an absolute picture perfect shot for number 2. And it's Scunthorpe United rolling away here in the Champions League as George Wood finds another, might be number 7, I think, for Champions League so far for him. And 9 goals to go in the Premier League. What a season he is having as he gets things rolling here. Oh, and what could be another hat trick here for George Wood. Oh, Egypt makes a hand to it. Oh, and we give it up. Oh, no. Thought we were going to have that one cleared. Segura did a great job to break that up, too. And then they're able to get it off. Segura's right there. He gets a good deflection. And he just flicks it at the net. Egypt gets a hand to it, but it can't clear. Oh, and we lose our clean sheet early, and it's 2-1 now. Game on. Awazi flicks it down. Segura, he'll have a chance. Good cross in. It's Conceição who takes it first time. Oh, and almost puts it past the keeper. But he'll get a hand to it, and that one will go now for a corner for Scunthorpe. Oh, it's intercepted off the pass from Hung. It's right in front. We can't get there, and it's 2-2. Oh, and just falling apart at the back. Hung's pass gets picked off, and we return the favor to CSKA Moscow as just weren't able to find Awazi. And it's an easy goal now, all even 2-2. Segura running forward, looking for Conceição. Can he get it to him? Gets it off now. George Wood races in. Maybe, no, gets it. Oh, thought the keeper was going to beat him. But George Wood will find it for number 3. It goes into the back of the net, and right before halftime, we're on top 3-2 here against CSKA Moscow, looking to clinch the group. Final minutes tick away. They get it to the top of the box. It's a good position. Hung comes out and slows him down. Can he break it up? Doesn't want to give away a penalty there. And that will do it. We will go into halftime up 3-2. Marchenko cuts inside, now has some space to work. Can he find a long ball? He finds it to George Wood, now looking to go to Segura. Segura going to race into the box. Can he beat the keeper? Oh, near post and bangs it. Oh, and the sidebar will keep him out of the net. Top of the box, they'll get into a good position. Coming downhill, and they find it 3-2. Oh, we are just not able to win the ball back at all, and they are taking advantage of it. And now we're all even again, 3-3 here against Moscow as they absolutely rip one past Yija again. Oh, Segura on a break here. Moscow have pushed up, trying to find a victory, and we get into the middle, drop it behind George Wood now. George Wood, can he center it? Looking for Segura, and the keeper is able to make a grab. Wang heads it right down, goes to Conceição, holds up, goes to Wang. Wang now, driving through, has George Wood. He gets past the defender, and he beats the keeper. And is that number 3? I've actually lost track of who scored what goals. I think that's 3 for George Wood. And that will be what could be a winner. Only 10 minutes remaining. We finally break through. They've done a great job really putting men forward and pinning us in our own end, forcing turnovers, not letting us get the ball out. But we break through now, and we're on top late in the game. Jalen knocks it down, goes up to Marchenko, has a chance here to George Wood. Tight angle, almost finds the net, but it's tipped wide. Corner kick, Segura, he'll loft it in. Has a good one for Alan Vick, who finds the back of the net. Oh, and you always just hope and pray on the corners, and that one will find it and lock it up. It's 5-3 now. Scunthorpe United all over here. And this will be 3 points into the group and should guarantee ourselves a chance at the knockout round. So it will be a slow game against Real Madrid, but we're going to go for it. We're going to try and keep this momentum rolling as we dominate here in Champions League. And we'll lay the ball out. Segura will have one last chance to bring it up the field here. He's going to drive in, and do we have a chance to score? We'll chip it in, looking for it. Oh, insult to injury. It's 6-3. Jelen comes through with the header in the final minute of the game. Oh, and that's just, they got the respect sign up and all, and that is just disrespect, as Segura could have just booted it out of play. The keeper doesn't even move, and Jelen finds the back of the net for number 6. George Wood has his hat trick, and a beautiful game it is as we absolutely tear them apart. I mean, we didn't do great defensively, but man, this offense really starting to click as we get through the year. It's 10 shots, 7 on target. We'll take a look at it. George Wood, a 10.0, Conceição 8.4, Wang a 9.1, Manilek 6.9, Yijit 7.4, Awazi 7.8, Hung 7.8, Jackson 8.1, Allenvik an 8.5, Segura 9.5, Kajal Dahl 6.7, Guzman a 7.0, Marchenko 7.6, Jelen a 7.9, and that will do it 6-3. So as we look at Champions League, we are going to get through. In the last game, really all it will decide is if we're first in the group or second in the group. We're going to go for it. We want to make a statement and play against these big clubs and really put a victory in. So that will come in the next game whenever we play Real Madrid. Until then, we have to focus on the Premier League. We have Arsenal coming up next, who actually are pretty far down the table. 13th position for Arsenal. Unbelievable. I think they won the league last year. Or they were maybe near the top. I don't know. I can't remember. Either way, we are still flying, but somehow in 4th. We are in 30 points and just behind teams that aren't going to lose this year. I mean, they're not drawing. They're not losing. We are going to have to continue to fight in this league in order to see ourselves hopefully in the top 4, just in case we don't win Champions League. We'll have a chance at it again next year. But that'll do it for us here in this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest ones are coming out. And until next time, have a good one.